Que lo que, welcome back, Organic Fanatics. Mi gente, que lo que, coffee convo. Just a little quick morning session here. Uh, this is number cuatro. So we're on our fourth member of the starting lineup of the New York Knickerbockers. And we went through Julius Randle, the importance of him. I started with him first because I think he's going to be the big cog. I said he was a foundation. And just like the original founding fathers of this country, we'll use that term loosely, founding fathers, or the discoverers. Anyway, inside joke. But we're going to talk about Mitchell Robinson today, Mr. Magneto, a.k.a. Mr. Magneto, because he draws the balls to him, big balls, and defenders. So we're talking about Mitchell Robinson today. Mitchell Robinson has been the longest tenured Knickerbocker. He's been the key to us being in the playoffs the last 4 years, ever since Thibodeau came in. The importance of Mitchell Robinson is the foundation of what Thibodeau is all about. His defense, he's the main piece. You need a center, a defensive center that's going to defend. That's the core of Thibodeau's defense. That's why he doesn't need a stretch five. That's why you haven't seen us go after Miles Turner or even get any other stretch five, because we need a defensive rebounding center. That's the key. First of all, it's the key to winning. So in order to win in this league or in the NBA or to win basketball, you need to defend. And the main person that needs to defend and be great at defending is the center, who's going to catch all the mismatches. He's going to be able to clean up the glass, clean up the mistakes of the other players, which he's done for many, many years. As you're looking at all the years we've been in the playoffs, we've been chasing to make the playoffs, have a winning record. Mitchell Robinson has been the key factor on there. He's been the key reason why we've won, even made it this far. So Mitchell Robinson, he's huge because he's our foundational piece. He's been there since the beginning. So when you're looking at Mitchell Robinson, regardless of the injuries, yes, they've happened, but a lot of times that he's gotten injured, which we can go back and forth on that, but he was usually helping somebody else. We were terrible in other positions, terrible at point guard, terrible at shooting guard at the time, lackluster wings at the time, inept or inefficient. And he always had to clean up the mistakes at the time when Julius Randle, at the point in time that he wasn't really defending or playing much defense or, let's say, effort, because we know there was minimal effort at a point in his career. Mitchell Robinson had to clean that up. So not only did he have to defend his player, he had to make up for the mistakes of our other players. Randall, when they got past Alfred Payton, when they got past any other player that we've had, it was Mitchell Robinson that had to defend. I mean, Mitchell Robinson was on his back, under the basket, chasing down a player in three-pointer, which I've never seen before. And he was doing that in the second year, rookie year, chasing down the most incredible plays because of other players' lackluster at effort. So all them type of plays and effort is what got him injured. You can't say that Mitchell is not 100% in. He's a gamer. He's for sure a baller. He is absolutely a baller, a gamer, and you can't find that someone with that much effort, that's going to give 120% till his body don't work no more. And he's still going to try to play. He's been in many games hobbling, limping, and still trying to come in and play and help out. Now that the team is finally assembled where he can play free, where he can play his own position without having to collapse or help out, which that happens at times. You can have a good star that may draw the defenders and beat them on a drive. That's going to happen from play to play. But Mitch was doing this consistently for the whole game, for many games, for back-to-back games, for players that just weren't giving out on effort. So he is extremely important. He's an extreme piece to the New York Knicks, which I don't see a trade happening. We got him at a phenomenal deal, of course, Leon Rose. And you're going to get him in a season where he might come in late. They said he might come in late, which I would give him time. Let Jericho get a little burn to warm up until Mitch comes back. But you absolutely must have Mitchell Robinson in the playoffs. You must have a healthy Mitchell Robinson throughout the season. And I think with the wings that we have, with a newly rejuvenated Julius Randle, who was playing great defense last year, I think it's going to be a different Mitch. Mitch is the reason we got to the playoffs every year. Mitch is the reason we were getting second touches. The only reason we got second shots or kept where we were even in games was because of Mitchell Robinson getting rebounds. He taught the formula to iHeart, which people were talking about getting rid of Mitch to keep iHeart, where Mitchell Robinson gave him the blueprint. He said, "This is what you want." He showed him the spots, how to be there. He saw that and he replicated the brother. iHeart replicated what Mitchell was doing and it made him successful, got him paid. Salute to him for learning and growing. That's great. But the original founding father was Mitchell Robinson. He's the one who set the formula. He's the one, if you look at any games, the defenses collapse to him because you have to respect this. He's a true 7 footer. Salute to Jericho Sims, and I think he's going to do great. But Mitchell Robinson is a true 7 footer. Anytime he's in the paint, his man cannot cheat on Mitchell Robinson because he's a lob threat every single time. Julius Randle found him. RJ Barrett found him. Sometimes the captain found him. But he's a threat every point in time, whether it's pick and roll, whether he's in the paint. So he's a threat, whether it's offense, whether whoever's going to create, which now they can't, just cheat on him. He's a threat that way, and then he's also a threat, whether it's rebound and they had two or three people on him. Uh, Basically, that's what I'm calling Magneto because the ball always finds its way to Mitchell Robinson. He was leading the league last year in steals also. So not only is he defending his man, when your man is trying to set a pick or go around him, he's reaching and getting a steal. So that's another fast break opportunity. When he's getting steals, leading the league in steals, that's second chance for us. So he gave us second chances in steals, second chances in rebounds, second chances in extra possessions. He is a critical component to what the New York Knicks basketball is. To continue hearing disrespect Mitchell Robinson, to trade him, to get rid of him, I don't know. You people that say that, you make me want to curse you, son of a Mitch. Anyway, but that gets me frustrated with you guys. But I understand you guys are Knicks and you're just gonna want the best. But he is that. He's the best center in the league statistically. Now, health, yes, is health the reason? If you're being honest and objective, you're seeing why he got injured. Whether he got on his foot, whether someone else did it, it was Bam Adebayo, and then others. We can go back and forth here and there. The point is, he's got injured, but he's always been 100% in to the team, to the organization for effort. So you can even see the emotion on him when he feels like he's letting the team down or the injuries that he wants to be there. I got a feeling he's going to be focused this year. The fact that we got Mitchell, Bridges, and OG is going to be huge for him. Those are big, big helpers for him. So you're going to have two of the best wing defenders, which goes to why I was saying you must start Mitch. A healthy Mitch, you got to start him. You got, even if it's 20 minutes, whatever the case may be, you got to start Mitch. Whether it's 5 minutes a quarter, 7 minutes a quarter, whatever the case is, you start him. You can bring Jericho. You can supplement Precious in between there. Either way, they were good. And no diss to anybody. But if you're talking about Jalen Brunson, when you bring in Jalen Brunson, a certain player commands respect. When Jalen Brunson comes in, defenses know about Jalen Brunson. They have to play a different way. It's the same type of threat with Mitchell. No disrespect to Jericho and Precious, and I love them, and I hope they're going to do phenomenal. I'm a Nick fan to the end, but it's different when teams know. The coaches know who Mitchell Robinson is. The coaches coach differently when Mitchell Robinson is in the game. The coaches make different substitutions when Mitchell Robinson is in the game. The coaches make different play calls when Mitchell Robinson is in the game. They don't scheme that way for other players that are not Mitchell Robinson. That's the important for Mitch. If you see it, you'll see it. You'll see where if Mitchell Robinson's in the game, they got to put Jared Allen and Mobley. Mobley can't get no rest, or Jared Allen if Mitchell's in the game. He goes out the game, you see the coach, yo, come get a breather. You guys come get a breather. Let's go small to try to match these guys. They play differently with Mitchell Robinson. So I'm all in on Mitch this year. He's going to be the key to us winning a chip. And we'll talk about Coach another series next Cafecito Corner when we go through the rest of the players, but and what I think Coach needs to do. But I think Mitch coming back healthy, he's going to take a little time. I think he may come into the season a little late, but that's fine. again, I told you guys the first 25 games is going to be a coach evaluation. He's going to look at different rotations, different players, different combinations, and I guarantee it's combinations, different combinations that are going to work. He's going to use those throughout the year. That's why I don't think we're doing the 60 games or none of that. He needs to find chemistry with different combinations. Mitch is obviously a part of it. He's going to scheme early in the first 25 games, the in case scenario, in case Mitch is not available, which if he comes in late, it gives him a chance to get a look at different players. Jericho, Precious, what combinations work? Jericho and Precious worked really good last year. When Iheart was down, when Mitch was down, he used Jericho and Precious, and you saw that winning combination against the Orlando Magic. So he's going to tinker around the first couple of games, first 25 games, see what works, see who he can use, different lineups. And when he did that, it paid off dividends in the playoffs, as you saw. When we went to the playoffs, the reason we were playing so good with small ball or because he used different rotations. He saw what Dante DiVincenzo could do. He was doing that even when Grimes was a starter. He was using different rotations, seeing how he can use Dante. What can Dante do well? So you're going to see that difference. I'm at the 55, 54, and I don't think that's because we can't win the games. I think between resting players, giving players time off, players coming in late, finding out rotations to see what's going to work for him. So first 25 games is going to be interesting. We'll go through the schedule with the squad, Fridays and Sundays. Friday's going to be tough for me going forward because my daughter's in band. I got two high school kids and a kid and another one in soccer. So weekends are going to be challenging for me, but I should be stepping up. But look forward to Machete and New Knicks to be hosting for the most part. I'm going to try to pull up for the most part. Sundays, we should be golden. Saucy Sundays always lit. So we'll figure that one out for sure. But I appreciate you guys checking in. But let's support Mitch. Let's give him love. Let's support the dude. This is our squad. You don't want to miss this season and be like, damn, that's the best team ever. And I was over here complaining about getting rid of these players, and look at them now. Okay? If I'm on here online looking crazy just to give you guys feedback and tell you guys the truth about our Knickerbockers and stand behind them. I mean, come on, man, I'm looking reckless here. I'm reckless like how Mitchell Robinson plays for the team. All right, that's the topic here. I'm reckless. Look, I ain't even had my coffee for you guys. Cafecito corn, you got to sip. What does that look like? Anyway, support your boy Mitchell Robinson. All right, support the squad. Mitch needs to start. I'm on the Mitch needs to start, but it's going to take a little time. He's going to be coming in late. Randall's going to be coming in late. Randall's looking good, having some fun with his family. Recovery is going good. He strengthened his shoulder even before he had surgery, so that's going to be a plus and benefit to him. As you look at the Cafecito Corner, the coffee combo that I've done, I think I did it in the order of priority from the starters. I think Randall is probably the most important cog. Then you got the blending in of Mikal Bridges, OG Anunoby, and then now Mitchell Robinson. A crazy defensive front. Crazy. With all three of Mitch, OG, and Bridges, I'm telling you, the wing, the Mikal, and the OG is hugely important for everybody. These two wings are extremely important because it lets Mitchell play free and it lets Randall play free. So it frees up pressure, especially from Julius Randle and also Mitch. Mitch does not have to chase down everybody. Him not chasing down everybody is going to make him be more free, more reliable, more healthy. Watch that. This is probably going to be an all hopes. I don't know anything, but this should be the healthiest season for Mitchell Robinson. We'll go over how I think Thibodeau should be playing these players, but this could be the healthiest season for Randall. This could be the healthiest season for Mitchell Robinson. And this definitely could be the healthiest season for OG Anunoby. With the depth that we have with Precious, I think Precious can alleviate some pressure for OG as well. In minutes, we'll cross that bridge later as I go down the combo. But today is Mitchell Robinson, a.k.a. Mr. Magneto, Mr. Bring the Ball to Me. It looks really good for him. I'm supportive of him. I think it's going to be well. And he is huge to what the Knicks do. He is huge. If you saw what Iheart did and people were clamoring for Iheart last year, Iheart did exactly what Mitchell Robinson would do. Other than the passing. That's a big issue for us. I won't say issue. That's something that we're definitely gonna miss. iHeart playing. That's the one thing that he did. That he excelled at passing the ball, finding players. That was huge. But other than that, if it wasn't for that, his defense and rebounding, he was the second player behind Mitchell Robinson rebounding. He didn't steal as much as Mitch, but he definitely defended the paint. And again, that's the system of Thibodeau. If you have a defending big man who, again, Ironheart was 7 feet, you have a defending big man who can rebound and block, that's all they really need. The fact that he could pass was an extra plus, which helped us because we were small. We needed those passes last year. We needed iHeart to make those looks, passes, and reads because we were down everybody. So all we had was a bunch of small players that had a cut, had a run, that couldn't create off the first step like a superstar or someone that's elite. So that's why iHeart was very important last year because Dante can cut. He was a great cutter, so it's easier for him to run past a defender without dribbling the ball and traveling. Same thing with Josh. Same thing with other players. So that's why iHeart was really important last year. His passing skill set, which helped our small players move around the court and find a way to be open. So that's why he was really important last year. That's why I don't think this year, as much as we love and miss him, salute to the family, salute to Mom Dukes who always watch our show. We still love him. We wish him the best. That's why I don't think we needed him this year. Not saying that we don't need him, that we can adjust not having him. Let me say that because that's a little disrespectful. We can adjust by not having him because we have different players this year who can create, i.e., Mikal Bridges. You have other players who can play. Um, Again, OG. OG can create off the ball himself. He can drive. He can shoot. He can the mid range game with Mikal. We all know what the captain can do. Bully Randall, the silverback gorilla, aka King Kong. So a lot of players can do a lot of work, and again, that frees up Mitchell Robinson. That frees him up from only having to do pick and rolls because OG's cutting, Bridges is cutting. OG and Bridges can catch and shoot from the three. They can self create. They can pass it to Randall. So it gives a lot of motion that Mitch would be free at any point for any one of them to lob it to him, to get a rebound, to get a second attempt, push it back out to either wing at a three, to Jalen Brunson at a three, or back to Randall for a dunk or a layup. So it's really good. Throughout the year, he can work on what Machete's gonna say. Work on your free throws. That he can work on throughout the year and health. But Mitchell Robinson, the key cog to us. Salute to Machete calling for his free throws, but Mitchell Robinson is the piece. He is without him, it's going to be very tough to get a championship. Which that's why you're looking at the front office looking for other player options, not to trade, but to facilitate that need as a center. We know Precious played well, phenomenal, but he's only 6'9", so I think they were looking for a center to continue to build. But we're giving everybody our shot. We're giving uh, Sims a shot. We're giving Precious a shot. But I think the starting center position is solidified by Mitch. No other player that we have commands uh, attention from other coaches, from other players like Mitchell Robinson. They just don't. Mitchell Robinson's a game. Everybody knows it. Everybody knows when Mitchell Robinson's in the game. When Mitchell Robinson's in the game, Anthony Davis plays different. They're not doing that when Precious or Sims on the court. You know what I'm saying? When Jokic is playing, when Mitch is in the game, Jokic has to do a spin move. He has to shoot over the 7-footer. It's going to be a whole lot different than when anyone else is in the game. They know when Mitchell Robinson's in the game. Any other center you think about, when Mitchell Robinson's in the game, they know that. When Zion Williams is trying to drive in the paint, it's different when Mitch is in the game. It's different. As skinny as Zion is, if he's gonna have to get all the way up there to try to get Mitch. And even then Mitch is contesting. He's not ducking, he's not shying away, he's not looking the other way. He's trying to go at him. He doesn't care if you dunk on him. 3 out of 4, he's blocking you. You can get one on him, but 3 out of 4, he's gonna block you. So that's what I'm saying. Mitchell Robinson commands defense, commands coaches to look a different way, commands players to think twice. They got to think about 2 or 3 moves down the line that they're gonna do. When Paul George gets the ball, he's gonna have to do the in between, the step back, the pull up, the side step to the 3-pointer because he's not coming in the paint. They got to think 2 or 3 moves ahead with Mitchell Robinson. They can't do that with any other center. They have to really think. I mean, you have to be real cerebral and intentional if you're going to be coming at Mitch. That's the whole point of this conversation, to let you know that Mitch is that dude. You have to be. They have to think two or three. The coach is thinking differently. The players are thinking differently. They're thinking of other plays to call. They're thinking about what schemes they got to do. The minute Mitchell's off, but I mean, they wiping their forehead like, all right, we could do something now. They think about making a run when Mitch is out. When Mitch is out, that's when they're trying to come up with a run. All right, let's get all our offensive players. Let's get all our weapons. We need to try to get 5 to 10 points before Mitch comes back. Okay, so that's the point of that. So salute to Magneto Mitch. Salute to him. I'm all about the Mitchell Robinson, the block party, all of that good stuff. Hey, Mitchell Robinson, I need that block party this year. This is gonna be a vibe. The block party used to do was hilarious. Coaching, the interviews. We need that block party. I've been calling for it. I want you to have that block party. It was hilarious, very funny. I think we need you back at the block doing your block party interviews, how you did. Talk about box face, all that other stuff. If you watch Mitchell Robinson's block party, we need that back. MSG, SNY. Oh, if you guys hearing this, MSG, bring back Mitchell Robinson's block party. We need that. All right? And if you do bring it back and you do hear this, Mitch, you got to come on our show. We support you here. All right, let's go for Mitchell Blockinson. Let's go support the Knicks. You know what it is? It's a winning year. This could be the one. And are you mad at your team? You want other people? This is the season. All right, let's go. We got a lot of this, a lot of this, a lot of that, a lot of swap party. Defense is going to be atrocious this year for the other teams. We're about to hold them down, boy. We're going to be swatting them like swatting flies. Let's go. It's going to be crazy. Stand up. LGK. Let's go, Knicks. You heard? The Organic Fanatics. We at it. Back again with another coffee convo. Salute to y'all. Catch us. Put your bell notifications. We do random pop-ups. We Latino. We late. We show up to things, different time frames. You know what I'm saying? Hey, hit that bell notification. Let's see if we get Machete and new Knicks Friday. Sunday we popping up. Salute to you guys. Appreciate you guys. Comment. I want to hear your thoughts. I know some of you ain't with the Mitch party, whatever. Let me hear what y'all say. I'll reply. Go if y'all go to the videos, you should reply to them comments. Let's go. LGK. Let's go Knicks. Organic Fanatics. We out of here. You heard?